over. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with you, baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm in. Wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. About ready to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Goff going to look to throw right away. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both the feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it, pricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got it. Show them this ain't the squad or sucker the test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And off we go from Ford Field.
Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still walk the fame off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic, that's the characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
2 for 1, 2 for 1. Ready? 17, 17, 5.
Right to the air, here's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
15 yards.
Terrific starter there, 8 of 15, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the educated.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's 2 set down. He picked up the first down.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Got a man left side, it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 50 for him on the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Get it. 70, get the look. Crack all 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. For a throw right away, here's Milrow. Flush to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and you know they missed on that long attempt. At least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
2nd and 10.
Hey, check that. Hey.
They'll run here It's Breece Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 15. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That pass play good for 22. First down, Packers.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Cowboy 80. 18, high there. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Okay, ready?
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Out of the gun, it's Milroe, and that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Jim DK. Touchdown, Packers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future.
We go, Todd. 180.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 27-yard line.
Rick Flair. We go, 76. 76. Twos.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Broncos, here we go.
They'll try the right side with Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And a much better result here. Give them 7, and it sets up third down.
Gives a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
Pass caught right side by Kraft. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Oftentimes in the NFL, like blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch at the 18-yard line.
Ready. Get it. 60 Vikings.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he's in! Reese Hall. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
14, Lions 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You keep on. Let you trying to end up. If I end up bad, I end up. You just soft type. Fake up dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. And the finesse, everybody come out. From the body burn out. Sun in the sun out. I'm a out. Running this mouth. I'm a sun out. Listen.
We go. 180. What's that?
First carry for David Montgomery. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
180. 12.
Back to the air, it's Goff. Laying out, and he feeds the pass. What a play. Here's 1st and 10.
2 yards. That's good. 4 on Lions. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
We go tonight. Line 20. Listen. Hey, Shell. Cut.
Goff to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers' 27-yard line.
Ric Flair.
throwing on second down. Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Now, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Goff on the run to the right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 28-yard line.
Hold on. Check. What's that?
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Tonight! 180!
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a nice job defensively. They don't let him get away. It's good for 7, but it makes it 4th down.
Yard gain. It's 4th down.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one will be from 37 yards out. Bates' kick is good. The Lions are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So, after a field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Deputy Lions. Check.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard
From
line.
the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Deputy Lions.
Another run here with Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ready?
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Green Bay first down.
That's good.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
They will run it over center with Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Milroe. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment.
On the jump.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
On the handoff, it's Paul running right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, ready?
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Ready?
From the gun, it's Milroe. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
To the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. He'll run. This is Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll take this one in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second down.
Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Throwing, Goff. He's going to look downfield once again. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Worried about that, my shows up. All in the kiss can't get the cold up.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. First down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
White 20. What's up?
Throwing here is Goff. And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. On first down, it's Milroe. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Packers 28, Lions 17. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Williams now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
He'll go play action with Goff. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
On play action, Goff. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Ready?
Now Milrow. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Packers.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Bronco swing.
Again, here's Hall, and that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready? Hop 70, hop 70. Ready?
Milrow. There's a short one caught by Kraft. Was brought down and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Mustang 19.
Here's Milrow to throw. And deep for the back of the end zone. That one is complete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on.
55-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Packers hang on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted. at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Super! Maverick!
On second down, Goff. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Throwing now, Milrow on first down. That one complete to Watson. He's taken down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Let's go.
It's first down, and it's Hall. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Brian Brandt in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Here we go. Viking, 18, 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Made there by Watson. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? You know who you are.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 18 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
A run here with Hall, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Let's go. 60 Bison.
The man in motion is Watson. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jim DK Touchdown, Green Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now it's McManus for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Packers will extend this third quarter lead.
Lions 24. McManus to kick on for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Check smash. 70 Lions.
They'll throw on foot. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Lee McNeil getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Ready, break. No.
On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. That's Jarvarius Ward, able to make the play.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Third and long. Milroe gonna look to run it himself, and that's not gonna work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go tonight. 180. Value 1. Turbo.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
39 That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. Good blocking to the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Montgomery will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Crack on 80. Three. Panther 11. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That one on target to Watson. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
48, Lions 31. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Whoa. Tonight. 20. What's that?
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Rolling right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. It's fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
66. 180.
From the gun, it's Goff. The second down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Isaac Dubois was the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
120. Hardball. Hey, 76! 76! 76!
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
5.
Here's Goff. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Obama. We go tonight.
Back to the air. It's Goff. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of the outside.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd and 5. Right side and brought in by Williams. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Brown. Hey, Shell. Super one.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's a short one caught by LaPorta. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. Defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Goff to throw, and that ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2nd and 10.
Super one. By 20.
Now Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. To the ground. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
And the tackle is made at about the 6.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 6-yard line.
DC. Hey, kill.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff.
Coming Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. This quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight. He's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal.
180. What's up?
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ready.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19. 60 Eagles. 60
On the give, it's Hall. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Milrow from his own end zone. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnson. The Lions call their first time out. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
3rd and 4.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
19. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Milrow. And is brought in to the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Lions 31.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Go. 180.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Second down and 3.
180.
Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And it is